Belal Muhammad lost his title to Della because he chased the validation of the fans. The fans often criticize him for being a boring fighter, but the truth is that's what Belal is best at. Being a boring wrestler who gets on top, smothers you, controls you, and wins rounds based off of control time, not for the performance he gave against Della. Even as valiant as it was, as much heart as he's shown as it was, and as entertaining as it was, that style is not what led him to becoming UFC World Champion. We've recently seen this with Bo Nickel. He's a wrestler, and for some reason in his UFC career, in his MMA career, he decided to try and show the world that he's Bangkok Bo, and he can strike with people, and he's a technical striker, and oh my god, I'm so good at striking, guys. Look at my ring IQ, look at all this stuff. Be a wrestler, Bo. Brock Lesnar, wrestling pedigree, comes into MMA, decides to just wrestle people. He just tackles them with the double leg, gets on top of them, and pounds their face in. You know what I mean? Ben Askren grabs a leg, grabs an arm, grabs all these things, controls you. He doesn't care if he's booed. In Bo Nickel's case, I believe it was ego. In Belal's case, I believe it was maybe also ego, as I say this out loud, but it was more chasing validation. In Bo's case, he doesn't care about your validation. He told y'all SMD, you know what I mean? I covered that too if you want to check that out. Check out the page if you like the video so far. Like, comment, subscribe, join the discussion. And here's what I always say. It doesn't matter if you agree or disagree, just join the discussion. Why do I say that? Because the truth is, I just love talking about MMA, and I like the discussion. I don't care for the validation. I appreciate it. If you agree with me, I appreciate you, but I don't seek it. I don't change my beliefs and change what I think and change how I talk and change how I, get on this camera for you guys. I don't do that because I'm not after your validation. I'm just doing what I would normally do with a friend, right? I could talk about MMA all day, bro. So I'm doing it. Belal Muhammad could wrestle all day. He should do it. You get my point? There's a book. It's called Managing Oneself. You can't see it, man. I wish you could with this. There we go. Managing Oneself by Peter Drucker. It's a Harvard Classic Business Review. And since 1922, Harvard has been having these books for people that are into self-improvement and how to become successful, how to be a better leader, all these things. There's books on this stuff. It's a whole subgenre. And I'm putting you on right now to this book that's literally, look at the size of it, bro. It covers the slit of my eye. Like, it's that thin. It's 60 pages. It's a small book. Look at how, look. I know you can't see it too good there, but you get how big it is. And it's a short read, and it's gems in there. There's gold. There's wisdom in this book. And basically, what the book is to just pour into yourself, pour into your strengths. Everything that I said in the beginning of this video about, Bo Nickel, Belal, look at Brock, do what you're best at. Don't chase validation. Don't change yourself. Be yourself, and be yourself unapologetically. And your crowd, your people, your tribe will find you. Belal Muhammad is a wrestler, and when he's at his best, when Belal Muhammad is at his best, he's boring. And that's okay. You got to get over it. And those who like Belal Muhammad will be there to celebrate with him when he wins. But for some reason, he decided to go against that, and he chased the validation of the fans, and now he lost the title. And the truth is, we don't know if he's going to get a rematch, right? He's definitely not going to get a rematch. But the question is, we don't know who we don't know if he's getting a title shot next. Pardon me for rambling there. We don't know if he's going to get a title shot next. The UFC isn't, the biggest fan of Belal Muhammad. He is a snoozer when he's at his best. So, and if he's not being a snoozer and he's fighting like he did against JDM, he's losing. You know what I'm saying? So, If he's losing, he's not going to get a title shot. And if he's at his best, he's not going to get a title shot because nobody wants to see him fight if he's at his best. He's in a very tough spot there, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, man, he should have went in there against Jack and shot for a takedown within the first minute. He should have. That's what I think he should have done. He should have done what he did against Leon Edwards. He should have done what he did on his way to the title. And now you want to switch up? I think it's disrespectful to Jack Della as well because, bro, Jack Della is really good. Jack Della might be the best striker in all of 170, and he might be the best anti-wrestler in all of 170, okay? I think Jack Della is who Ian Gary wishes he was or thinks he is. Ian Gary's boring. Ian Gary doesn't do damage. He does some damage, don't get me wrong. He does do damage, but it's not even close to what Jack Della does, and it's not even close to, the output. Ian Gary's content to sit there and faint with you and have a staring contest with you and, then try to wrestle you. Like, he's not who he says he is. When he's is he the best striker in the UFC welterweight division, or is he gonna wrestle MVP? You know what I'm saying? Ian Gary is not as advertised. Jack Della is as advertised. He's game. The boxing is there. His boxing's way better than Ian Gary, which just makes for better fights. And I think if they were to fight, that would be an interesting fight right there too, because, Jack Della got footwork too, man. We saw it against Belal. Jack Della might be the best striker in the UFC welterweight division, and he might just be the best anti-wrestler in the UFC welterweight division. Like it or not. So for Belal Muhammad to disrespect the man and try to show that he's Canelo, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? It's crazy. And no, I did not bet on Belal. Absolutely not. I picked Jack Della. I actually, again, this is the best thing about being a content creator, is that the things that you say are recorded and you could go back and listen, and you'll see I had a crystal ball in front of me that day and I called it to the T. And again, wrapping this all up, if you enjoyed the video, whether you agree or disagree, it doesn't matter. Join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.